I've been involved with a case recently. It was a rear ender. A lot of automobile accidents are rear enders. Somebody stopped at a red light, somebody stopped at a stop sign, or just slowed down in traffic and suddenly they get struck in the rear. In this particular case, was a interesting case in the sense that the gentleman who got injured really at the beginning did not show tremendous signs of the injury. Well, we don't look at the property damage of the vehicle. We look at the injuries sustained by the person bringing the claim. As we all know, insurance companies are businesses and they don't like to pay out money. So if you have good property damage or property damage which is extensive, they're going to focus on the injuries. If you have property damage which is not extensive, they're going to say, well, how did you get hurt? How did your client get hurt? So this particular case, the gentleman was a hard-working guy, a real stand-up guy, very hard-working guy. And he was getting off 95, Interstate 95, and he got off the exit and he was slowing down for traffic. And he had come to a stop. It wasn't a stop sign situation nor a red light situation, but he was stopped for traffic. And out of nowhere, a truck and hits him in the rear, causing extensive damage. Now this man, he was able to get out of his car, and he had pain. He didn't have a lot of pain at the beginning, but he certainly did have neck pain and back pain. And usually pain starts really hurting unless you have an immediate catastrophic injury. The pain really starts the following day. But he didn't go back to work being totally healthy, not in pain. He went back to work with pain. And he was penalized for this. From the insurance company's perspective, they said, well, if he was so hurt, why did he go back to work? Because he was such a stand-up guy. But what occurred is his injury, his pain, increased as time went on. So at the beginning, he was getting physical therapy at the doctor's office with a licensed physical therapist 2 to 3 times a week, just trying to have the pain subside. And of course, he was taking medication. After 2.5 months, his pain really did not subside. It became more intense. At that point, the physician felt that he should have an MRI test to find out exactly what was inside. What the MRI showed was that he had a herniated disc. The disc bulges out and it hits and impinges, it touches the central nervous system, your spinal column. And that's where he was getting his pain. Thereafter, he had the choice of either getting surgery, starting with some epidural steroid injections, or just continuing with the physical therapy. As physical therapy really wasn't helping, he went to the next stage, which was the epidural injections. And he had 3 epidural injections, and his pain subsided a degree, but it did not subside totally. And this man was left with this pain. Well, the next choice with him came, should he get surgery or not? And surgery probably would have helped him, but of course there's no guarantee. And it's a major thing when you get surgery. You're going to have to miss time from work. You're going to be laid up in bed. It's just a very, very major thing. So he decided not to have surgery, just to try to live with his pain and go about his business. But nonetheless, the insurance company held that against him, and they did not pay him what we felt was the proper compensation for this injury. Well, lo and behold, the case was filed in suit, went to court, and prior to the trial actually being called, we were able to resolve it for a fair number. But that's what insurance companies like to do. They do not want to pay, and they make you jump through hoops and fight and scratch and claw for whatever compensation you can get.